Man, so much history. I don't know if I can do it. So much time and effort went into this and planning. So much time went to building in a roster. So much time. Man, the fans loved it. It's one of my hottest things I've ever done. Our fan support is through the roof. We're sitting pretty with money. Our Power 25 is on fire. We're at our last show before the pay-per-view. Tag team champions, Batista, Kelly, Stone Cold, and Booker, Randy Orton and Punk. You see our rivalries, they're heating up. 2 thumbs up on all of them. You know, I'm kind of sad. I put so much time and effort into GM mode, and unfortunately, new games came out. It lost its priority. But the one thing that I always heard was, we want more. We want to see Punk versus Taker. We want a number 1 contender match. We want tags. Well, you know what? We're going to close it out, end GM mode, and start fresh on a new chapter. Well, here we go. It's time for a new adventure with new friends, new viewers, everything we worked so hard for, everything that we built up. New games came out. We lost focus. Well, guess what? It is our return. This is GM mode. So we have ECW, SmackDown, and Raw. Now, I've done a SmackDown. I've done a Raw. I've never done an ECW. Never touched it one time. It is time to go to the land of extreme. I'm just kidding. When it comes to choosing a show, we've done SmackDown. Hell, we've done Raw. I'm sure a lot of people would love us to do ECW with Tommy Dreamer, but can't do it. We are going to Monday Night Raw. We are the best. We are the big time. We're going to draft new rosters. We are going to create something awesome. Raw has the women's championship. We're going to actually have wrestling in the women's division for the first time ever. Normally we skip women because they bring down show ratings. So here we are. ECW takes Taker. John Cena is taken by SmackDown, and we are taking none other than the greatest superstar to ever live in this business, and he will be our reigning, defending WWE champion to start off GM mode, and that man is none other than Triple H. Now, the reason we're going to Triple H is because in my universe modes, we've always done a tag team with DX. This time, we're making a singles run, man. Triple H is going to go into the business. Triple H is going to create some memorable moments. Now, the obvious choice here would be Shawn Michaels. An obvious choice could be Randy Orton or Batista, but we've had him on the show before. An obvious choice might be CM Punk. We've had him. Well, you know what? I'm going for the less obvious option. And we are going for... All right, so our second pick after taking Triple H, we are going to go for somebody that... Yeah, we're going for CM Punk. So a very, very unique strategy here as we have Triple H and CM Punk. We could do something very crazy and draft one of the guys way near the bottom, but I do want to do something a little different and something a little bit more unique. We are going to draft Randy Orton. They picked up Batista. They picked up Edge. I, on the other hand, now will go for... Let us welcome Bobby Lashley to Monday Night Raw. Next up, you can see who we have to work with. Obviously, not much. We're going to go down. We're going to pick up the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy. We have another pick right away after Jeff Hardy. Once again, I think we're going to stay away from tag team action. We're going to try something a little differently. If we have to get some tag teams, we will. But I wanted to try something that we have yet to do, and that is draft somebody like Umaga. We normally trade away Umaga. Well, guess what? Not anymore. Matt Hardy and Sabu gets taken. As you can see, we have JTG and Shad left over. You know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take the risk. And I'm going to take Crime Time. Welcome, Crime Time, to Monday Night Raw. As you can see, Johnny Nitro's getting taken. We could take a superstar like the Great Khali. We can move down the roster. We could take somebody bigger and better, and that man is going to be MVP. Probably not a very huge pick in some people's mind, but for me, I'm going to take him. And we do have the Divas title. So we need to get some Divas, but before we get the Divas, because I'm sure everybody will wait to take them, let us take a superstar such as the masterpiece Chris Masters. So our roster is looking a little shot. I think some people are going to go, what the fuck? You got Triple H, Punk, Orton, Lashley, Jeff Hardy, Umaga, JTG, Shad, MVP Chris Masters. And then you're going to go right into another pick, and that man is going to be Mark Henry. They went for Khali and Chavo Guerrero. Well, let me answer with somebody like our Divas champion, Mickie James. Also, Candice, Michelle, and Snitsky got taken. We need some Divas to fight over. If we had to choose, we could choose Ashley Mazzaro, Michelle McCool, Kelly Kelly, or Tori Wilson. Well, I think Kelly Kelly should go to EC Dub. So we are going to take Michelle McCool. We are also going to take out of the Divas Tori Wilson. So those are 3 Divas. That's who we have. And hell, we might as well... nope, that's it. That's everybody. This is our starting roster. Triple H, CM Punk, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, Jeff Hardy, Umaga, JTG, and Shad. MVP Chris Masters, Mark Henry, Mickie James, McCool, and Tori Wilson. So 14 superstars to carry a show. Are you sure you want to leave the draft? Yes, I am sure. I am ready to go. Clean and dirty. Well, our champion is going to be Triple H. He's a bad guy. Challenging Triple H first to start things off here in GM mode will be none other than Jeff Hardy. We want Jeff Hardy to go out there. We want to let Jeff Hardy get that opportunity at the title. CM Punk will be playing our Intercontinental Champion. I think CM Punk deserves it. Might have to make Randy clean something I don't think we would ever do. JTG and Shad are going to be clean. They're fan favorites, man. You got to keep them clean. Playing dirty. The team of Masters and Mark Henry. Right? Possible opponents for Randy Orton as clean equals a dirty Bobby Lashley. We could possibly see Umaga as clean going up against somebody like MVP. I think that does it. Set our champions. So our WWE champion, we don't have enough to really defend any of these titles, so our WWE champion is going to be Triple H. Our Intercontinental champion, as we've already said, is going to be CM Punk. Our women's champion is going to be none other than Mickie James, and our tag team champions of the world are JTG and Shad. So let's hit accept. Yes, I do want to proceed.
There you are. I'll keep this short and sweet. I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime as a general manager here in the WWE. This is where real men manage superstars, and superstars make me a legend. And that's what I expect from you, to become a master.
I want that
of this
WWE theme water bottle.
And that's your responsibility, pal, not mine. All I can do is give you the chance. It's up to you to make an impact.
I really want the themed water
So
bottle.
what are you waiting around for? Get going and convince me that I did make a mistake by hiring you.
So welcome to GM mode, guys. We're going to set up our rivalries. Thank you, JR, for that introduction. Like I said, Triple H. Let's buy our story packs right away. storyline writers. Let's buy pretty much all of them. Got to do it right away. Want to buy them all. I like to have an odds against. We might actually put in a Diva storyline. Legend Killer. Is he a Legend Killer? I don't think he's a Legend Killer, but we've got Jeff Hardy going up against Triple H. So David versus Goliath. Goliath is Triple H. David, Jeff Hardy. You can do a GM kiss-up option. Or a cheating girlfriend, which is for the first time we are going to do a cheating girlfriend. And that will be MVP and his girl, Tori Wilson. And he'll be going up against Umaga. And we have our tag team matches. We're not going to necessarily put in a rivalry right now. I don't think we need to. It's not something I feel like we really have to get on a roll, but you could do something like a CM Punk versus a Randy Orton for the IC title. He is the Legend Killer. And then last but not least, the team of, I should say a tag team match, against all odds, Chris Masters and Mark Henry taking on JTG and Shad. Oops. We have JTG and Shad teaming up against Mark Henry and Chris Masters. And then finally, last but not least, we have Michelle McCool versus Mickie James, our Divas champion. So all 5 rivalries have been set up in the new WWE GM mode, guys. Things are looking good. We've got some interesting takes on things that I don't think we've done before. It'll be a fun time. The question comes to you guys, do we cheese? Do we build up our popularity? I don't think it's necessarily cheesing. I think it's doing what you've got to do. But GM mode starts in the next episode.